Alright guys, thanks for joining me again, and in this one we're gonna finish off the engine mount, and then we'll move on to the brakes. We will cover the 135 brakes coming into this guy, and then I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys where this car is gonna get painted. I'm gonna give you a tour of my big bro's shop. Ty's shop is in San Jose. It's T&T Cali Collusion, and I just want to show you guys this amazing shop and give you a tour. So you'll see that in this, and you're gonna have to excuse me because I didn't know, when it comes to these videos, I'm still new to doing all the editing and all this stuff. So I got a complaint from my wife saying that, all your videos, my cover picture, I had no idea about a cover picture. So, excuse me on that one. But other than that, now that I know, I will fix that problem. Okay, we will have a better cover picture, not something weird looking and ugly facial expressions. Okay, so that will get fixed. I will slowly evolve from what I've been doing with all these videos, but we'll make them better as we go along. And yeah, I don't have any more time. I'm pretty much out of time. It's time for surgery to happen. So this will be pretty much the final video for a little bit. And I didn't even get the chance to finish the transmission mount. I did make pieces to it, but I have not finished that one. And we'll go from there. And we will also let Ty, pick the paint job for this guy. It's gonna stay blue. My wife wants it to, remain blue. So instead of coming up with my own idea, which I had something cooked up, I'm gonna let Ty do it because, we've never allowed or seen people give them full reign, like a painter full reign to do a paint job. This time around, I'm gonna let him get full reign on this. He can do whatever he wants, but it has to be blue. So I'm gonna give him the freedom to pick whatever shade of blue this is. I want to see something amazing. I'm gonna leave it up to him. We'll leave it up to the painter, and we'll see what comes out of this. So look forward to that, and let's just head into the video now. All right. Okay, so this is the final mount, and now it's welded. Probably have to round off the edges here. Alright, so now we have both the headers in, and if you look at it, engine mount brackets on. Still need to weld gussets, but if you see it, it looks almost like it belongs in here. It looks pretty good. You can see both sides. Alright, so the engine mounts are like this, as you can see. No more wood block, that's been removed. No more jack at the bottom to hold this guy up. And the restraint off of the cherry picker, it's sitting on its own. It can wiggle, yes it can. But yeah, it's pretty much it's in there, dude. So we're good. We are super good. And I freaking did most of this by eyeballing before I even dropped all the other stuff in. I was like, oh shit, I better freaking check this. And yeah, dude, I mean, god dang, if you look at it, that is so dang close. You probably got like a millimeter right there, right on that. So that is freaking beautifully perfect. We can't get any better than that. That was almost sheer luck, but yeah, we did it. All right, so we got the gussets and cover plates. They're made. So I will be welding that in shortly here, and then I'll show you the finished product once I polish it off a little bit, get it ready to paint. Alright guys, so here we go. We have the mounts completely welded now. To build these and not waste a lot of money, buy PCV. They're like what, maybe $10 to $15. You can get them 8 foot, 10 foot, cut them. And you can use the same saw really that cuts metal, and if you look at it here, you can cut any angle you want also. And this is the angle I used, so if you flip it this way, it works as the same, that cover plate. So if you want to waste money, that's the best way to do it. Okay, so one other thing I wanted to point out, because the stupid plasma cutter actually was it cut off during the cut on the breaker. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you that. Let me put this down again. I'm gonna put a couple of tack welds to fill in, then I'll grind it off so that the plate is actually nice for paint. Okay, so there you go. Kind of tack welded that stupid incident from the plasma cutter because the freaking breaker just shut off on me when I was in the middle of a cut. So now I'm gonna grind that back off and it should be nice and flush and perfect. All right guys, so now we're done. These engine mounts are pretty much ready to go. They probably just need to be degreased and cleaned and ready for paint. We'll go ahead and let Ty take care of that, and we will be moving on. So once I get back over there, I'm gonna put the engine mounts on. We're gonna get prepared to ready to lift this guy all the way up in the air. But before we do that, I'm gonna take this wheel back off. We're gonna finish modifying the 6-pot Brembos that come from the 135i. So since it comes with that, I know we all seen a couple people on the forums already modify it, but you know, with that, they just drop it off at the shop and the shop takes care of it. So we're gonna do it ourselves here, and I'm gonna show you how through these videos. So you're gonna learn how it's done, and just as everything else that you've seen so far, most of these, you just see somebody with an engine and you see them, hey, rip everything out. Then, you know, they build the mounts. They don't show you how they build the mounts. I'm showing you all that. So I'm going to expose every little detail that I do. So it will show you. You won't see all the difficulties that you guys will actually be experiencing that I experience. But, hey, at least it gives you an idea, a better idea. Hey, what goes down on a swap? So this is what it takes, okay? And you know what? I wanted to speed things through, but this is going to be my last and final build of anything I'm going to build. After that, I'm hoping to create a team to continue this type of work. But it won't be me anymore. I'm just going to train guys to do it. So don't have to be sad here. But I'm going to train people to do it. And they're going to build wonderful cars for me, for you guys, for everybody else out there. You got to check this out. I welded until I had no gas left. I mean, like literally any gas left. There's barely any right now. So that was pretty fun. I was kind of sketching that, you know, I'm running out of gas in between welding. I'm like, oh, geez. But you know, we pulled the mounts off, so that's a good thing. Okay, so engine mounts back in. We're pretty good. They're stable right now. And yep. We look great even after all that. Didn't warp the shape. It went right back to where it needed to be. So the bolts slid right in. I didn't have any problems with you know, kind of feeding them in. They're cockeyed. None of that happened. It went in just the way we wanted it to. So it works. I'm gonna go grab some freaking coffee because I'm tired. Here's the other thing I wanted to show you is when you make mounts and they're perfectly balanced, you can see that here, the engine, even if you wobble it, it doesn't really freaking matter. It doesn't tilt back towards the firewall, nor does it go and hit my freaking front cross member at all. You know, it's settled. It doesn't go anywhere. There's no transmission in the back, and you know, none of that really plays a factor. But even down to that bolt over here that we're playing with, it still clears. So, you know, so that's the way mounts should be made, is up towards the front more, not towards the back, because when it's towards the back, you'll see that, yeah, you can put a gusset up here, but then it's not balanced. You want it to the front, gusset in the back. When you do that, you will see that this thing holds itself and is truly balanced. So anything I do, it's balance plays a big freaking factor. So just things to keep in mind, and things that I wanted to point out and share with you, that, you know, these are key features that most builders should keep in mind when they're doing it, so that, you know, down the road, you know, the people that own the car can actually truly admire the car. You know, it's like, oh wow, it's unique. Every little piece and every aspect, there's actually thought going into it, not just, okay, I'm gonna slap shit together and fucking try to make it roll. No, I put things together in a certain way that I want a car to last forever. Let's go ahead and get some impression, because this is my friend Dave, and he's also my delivery driver. But check this out, okay? So Dave, go ahead, man. I'm gonna let you do it, because you know a lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh, this guy's not pushing it to its limit." But I want you to see that these mounts are balanced.
Well balanced.
It's not about, see, this is how I build my mounts. But this is somebody else tugging on it without me dealing with it. And you think it's a joke? Fine, I'll release this guy too. And then you can tell me if we're screwing around.
No,
all right?
Putting pressure on it.
Yeah, go for it. See? Tell me how I build mounts. You see, it shouldn't be like this. And Dave knows. He's a car builder. He builds trucks. He knows damn well that, you know, if you're going to do this, and especially a transmission is off, it will lean one front or back.
Yes.
This does not. There's nothing. There's no block here. There's nothing. So, yeah. Take a bite out of that one.
That's pretty well built. I like those mounts.
All right, to the next step. So, here we go. We are going to deal with the freaking brakes, because as fast as you go, we need to address this issue. We also need to stop. The shocks and stuff we're going to go to. Even though those are pretty much new, it's okay for the 6-cylinder, but not this beast of an engine. That's just not going to fly. It's going to freaking... It's heavy, so it's... I think it's probably going to be floored. Okay, so that's coming off. I went ahead and eBayed this. So we got the 135i's complete brake system, front, rears. We have them all. Got the stop techs. So, you know, we're gonna make sure that the fluid is gonna go through there. We're gonna have no problems with these, you know, the regular rubber lines. You know, we're just gonna have to address them all at one time and get it done right, because that's how we build cars, right, guys? So let's get started. All right, guys, I don't know about you guys, but you tell me what you see, okay? Because from what I'm seeing here, it's a fucking direct fit. I don't see anything like wrong, nothing where these people are talking about they need to grind this or grind that. Everything fits up freaking perfectly fine. I mean, shit, I can't ask for any better for something like this. I mean, 6 freaking piston caliper already. So yeah, the 335 is pretty hooked up and equipped, but look at all this stuff, man. I mean, if you look at it, I don't see anything that's freaking wrong besides me not torquing them down yet, but yeah, it's all freaking connected. And I don't see any gaps, anything that would tell me that these mechanics that told those guys on the forums they had to grind something down. I don't see anything that needs to be grinded. It fits freaking perfect. So it looks like the 3 series and 1 series share this like completely, this assembly or this knuckle, they share the same thing. Alright, so as you can see, I've already marked. I'm going to reuse these heat shields because I'm not going to just take them off. The reason why is later on we're going to use the ducting and we will make brake cooling ducts. So I'll be cutting and adding a tube to these, and then we'll connect the duct to it to cool off the brakes. So no reason for that. I measured and we're cutting these guys. So, you know. Spark went in here. you have it. Those are done. And we're gonna go ahead and deburr these pieces. I'll call that good. All right, so we're gonna do the final mock-up on the brakes before I raise this car up and slap the transmission on. But for right now, as you can see, it's on. I like to keep my lug nuts on like this, even though it's just a few threads, because I don't lose my damn lug nuts and go nuts. So anyways, the plate that we just finished cutting is right here, the heat shielding. So you can see now it's not touching that bracket any longer. And you can also see, again, you know, there is nothing where I don't see anything, again, that people are claiming, you know, problems, obstructions, that they had to charge extra money to people to, you know, for the extra work or whatever that it caused. It's a straight direct bolt on. I don't see any problems in this, and you know, you guys can see it for yourself. Okay, try to get it real good and clear for you guys to see. So again, you know, you can see as clear as I can see here. I don't see anything wrong with it. It's a direct bolt on. And I'm very passionate in what I do. I hate mechanics that freaking have to cheat somebody over something. Unnecessary, man. So I get angry. You hear all the cussing and screaming from that? Yeah, that's why. Okay, so since we are here in the brake section, I'm going to show you something else. The reason why I got a mask on, I don't want freaking goddamn cancer. Anyways, so a lot of times people do show you how to clean out the brake caliper and all the other cool stuff, but when you look at this, people forget the backside of it. When you don't clean the backside and you wonder why this thing starts squeaking or having those hint of squeaks, because there's brake particles in back of here. All it has to do is build up, and then that thing touches each other, and they also squeak from back here. So it's going to be something that lays dormant and you'll never find it. So best practice, clean all this junk out. So once all this is cleaned out, it eliminates something that could be. So you won't have that could be anymore. Alright? Alright guys, so yeah, here we go, man. We're going to go ahead and head out to Ty's shop right now. And I'm going to give you a tour. You're going to see this shop. So I'm not sure if he's there right now, but it doesn't matter. I'm still going to go and I'm going to storm the shop like I always do. Doesn't matter. It's my brother's. I get to do whatever I want in their shops. That's how it goes. Love it. All right, guys, we are here at TNT Cali Collusion here off of Thule. This is where Brother Ty manages this, and you can just see how big this place is. I want you guys to just get a grip on all the stuff that these guys do here. All the stations, we got the lifts. It's really busy in here. You can see all the bumpers they got off to cars, and yeah. Yep. We're recording everything, bro. Gonna walk through to the next section right here, and here's his favorite employee right here. You know, they do everything here. I mean, dude, they service these buses, they paint them, they do it all. So yeah. You can see they even got spot welders here too, and that's going to be something that we will be playing with later. But yeah, this is the paint side. Got 2 boots here. Yeah, I just wanted to show you this. So yeah, this is where my BMW is going to get painted. So they're putting in even new lifts right now, currently right here. Here's the lift master right here. Yep, he's the one doing all this right now. He's taking a break.
Union break.
Yeah, union break. But yeah, see, you can see how busy this shop is. How many cars are just sitting in this lot. So yeah. This Camaro too, we're gonna be playing with that one too. He wants an engine for that, we're gonna get him an engine for that. We're still thinking about what we're gonna put in, so yeah, that Camaro is his now, and yep. But this is where it's at for the paint, service, all those little things and the operations behind it. Yep. All right, guys, there's your tour. All right, and then we're gonna end this video here, and you know, hopefully my surgery goes well and I get to recover. I was hoping to take this guy out for a final drive, but the opportunity just didn't happen because all the rain just kicked on here in Northern California. So it just, yeah, I've never really taken this guy out in the rain. I only taken him out one time. That's why you've seen this undercarriage of this car is just completely like free of dirt and debris. Really, he's never really seen the rain. There's only one time when all my cars I had to do some servicing to it. Other than that, that was the only time I drove one time in the rain. That was it. But I wanted to take this guy out and show you guys really, you know, how it takes corners and everything. And we will do that as soon as I recover. You know, we'll take this guy out and I'll show you how he handles in the corners and prove that to you. But then after that, we will do some launching and other things on this car, and I'll show you how to do it without launch control also. We'll try to take it to the abandoned airfield once I get an opportunity, and we'll take this guy out and let it rip and show you guys how this guy handles at that point. But other than that, I might even retune him too, so we'll see what happens. I might put him back up in power level, and we'll really see what this guy can do. All right, but look forward to that, and wish me luck. And you know, I'll see you guys as soon as I recover. We'll be right back on this. Okay. All right. Take care.